I told y'all this morning when we opened the conference that you might not agree with everything you hear today, but that's the beauty of events like this one. And I'm so proud to be a part of what we've done what we've done this morning and what we'll do this afternoon. A diversity of thought is really needed, and often being uncomfortable with what we're listening to, I think, is a lesson we can all learn. The truth is, everyone is here in Iowa today in this conference room because they care about small and big farmers alike. They care about the future of agriculture. And they understand that agriculture is the backbone and the future of this country. And if we care about health, if we care about the economy, if we care about the environment, if we care about ourselves and we care about farmers, then we need to care about agriculture in all of its forms. So I want to thank all of you for having open minds and hearts as you make decisions on your farms, in your businesses, in your boardrooms, in your kitchens, and everywhere else that you make decisions about food. With that, I get to invite Pete Marczyk to the stage. Pete Marczyk has been at every HFAD since the beginning. He is a true Niman trooper and fan and has given so much of his time and support to the Next Generation Fund. He deserves a huge round of applause for everything that he has done. Please welcome him.
Thank you, Danny, very much. Thanks, everyone, for having me. Thank you, Niman Ranch. Thank you, Michelle. You're awesome. There's so many generous people here today, and I'm here to talk about the Next Generation Scholarship Foundation. Quickly, I've got, this is my confidence thing. I see how it works. We started this, we meaning not me, Niman and others. I'm a latecomer. I got on board in the like 2008 or something. Dave Serfling was a really special guy, really special family. Dave and Diane both have passed very sadly and way too early. The foundation was formed. Dave was a polymath. He was one of the most educated and curious people that probably has ever farmed for Niman. He embodied the spirit of truly lifelong learning, and he was a mentor, and he mentored other farmers, and if he were here today, half the people in the room would be nodding their heads saying, yep, Dave taught me a lot. So we started the foundation to honor education because we believe that keeping people on the farm, keeping the kids on the farm, one of the ways that we could do that was through helping them get through their higher education. And we know that farming isn't what it used to be. I mean, it's not. It's technical. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of learning that goes into it. So that's how the scholarship started. And anybody here who knew Dave, I'm sure, would call him a friend. He was a really special guy. So that's the genesis of the oh shoot. See, I don't know how to do this. That's the genesis. Dave drafted for Congress one of the most incredible, he drafted basically what's become the conservation conservation stewardship program that's in place now. He was instrumental in drafting that, and as a matter of fact, his life and his passing were recorded on the congressional record. He was that important in the world of agriculture. So where are we now? The foundation has evolved. Many of you have participated. Thank you for some of you not running for the door when I got up here. You know who you are. We've evolved. Higher education is important to many farm families, and it's not as important to some others, and we recognize that. So we've done things like the Gilt Grant and Young Farmer Award and Regenerative Agriculture Awards. And when we started the foundation, when the foundation was started in '06, we gave out $2,600. This year, tonight, you will witness over $250,000 in scholarships and grants being given. And that's no applause for me, trust me. That's all of you in this room. And how do we do it? What are the kinds of things we can do? Oh, and I'm sorry. I wanted to. Trish and Nolan Zachman are recipients. Eric and Michaela Bohr, who will be here tonight. They may be here too. I know Trish is here. So it's really important. So how can we raise money? Well, we heard about a bonfire. There's a little bonfire there. That's our bonfire in front of our market in Denver, and it's one of the things that we do we do many Friday nights during the summer. We cook burgers. One of those Friday nights, we donate all the proceeds to the foundation, and we create a little bonfire. The bigger bonfire that we create is the slide to the left, and that's our front porch dinner. One of the ways that we've raised money is that we bring people who we know are like-minded to our home. Our team and my wife and our culinary team and the Niman team participate and volunteer their time, and we volunteer and donate everything. And people pay, they pay some money to be there. One of the things that we've done at the dinner to, kind of boost the whole thing is that we've had people come to this event, and they've spent thousands of dollars to do that, and it's a pure donation. One of the great things about the foundation is every single penny that you donate ends up as a donation. We don't have any expenses in the foundation. Niman, Purdue, and all the people who volunteer are all volunteer. Thank you to our other board members out there. So it's a really efficient way. We talked about, this is the first summit I've been to, or appreciation dinner, where Paul Willis said it, the first thing, financial sustainability is important. The first principle of sustainability is financial sustainability. You can talk about soil all you want, you just got to make the money work, right? And I mean that with respect and reverence to everyone. So how can we help? What are the opportunities? Create some bonfires out there. I'm asking for the other retailers, the other distributor partners. There's a lot of ways to do it. There's one particular way you can do it today. There's actually two. So, quick story. Somebody, no names here, but a prominent, a longtime Niman friend was asked if they had donated to the foundation this year, and the answer was, I haven't been asked. Okay, so I'm looking around here. I just asked everybody. That's my way of asking everyone. So I do blanket coverage on you've been asked. So one of the other things I do is I try to auction off some things, and I outsmarted myself. I got in an auction with a cattleman at my home for a cutting board that I ended up buying for $1,200. And he looked at me and he says, auctions are easier than that to lose, I was trying, and he was. So we have some cutting boards. They're beautiful black walnut cutting boards, and there may be some people you can see me after who might want to join me in owning this similar. The one that I have with me, I can part with. For a donation. The donation's already been made. We can double donate it, but it would end up in your home. It has been used lightly, so it's experienced. You don't get that very often. So you can see me afterwards, but we could talk about that. There's somebody in this room who I know needs a Niman Ranch black walnut cutting board or two, or we have more of them that are unexperienced, but equally beautiful. The other thing is that we bring people to this event. I thought, and Sean Flynn came up with the idea that maybe somebody here would like to come to our house the first or second Saturday next August to our front porch dinner and join us there for a donation to the Scholarship Foundation. So this is a shameless ask. I do it. Many of you know that already. I do this, and it's a great cause. You want to make this thing work. Well, fund it. And we talked about access to capital today. A lot of people are talking about finance. These grants are so powerful. We were on the Bohr farm yesterday, and they got a $10,000 grant last year, and they'll get another one this year under a different program. And you see the money at work. I mean, it's working. This farm has grown exponentially in the last few years, and it's because of the catalyst. And you all make that happen through your purchases of the meat, for sure. This is a direct way you can participate in the lives of these farmers and change how we do agriculture. and really put an accelerator on it. So I think I did it in my time. I haven't been pulled off yet. I'm getting hooked. So I just want to thank everyone, and especially Niman and Purdue. You guys, thank you so much.
Woo, Pete Marczyk. I love Pete Marczyk. This has been a really incredible start to the day, everyone.